Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklet Educational Channel. So this is the part 4 of the GATE Environmental Science and Engineering paper in which we are discussing some of the important questions and concepts related to the syllabus of GATE Environmental Science and Engineering. So if you haven't checked the previous lessons, you can check the link given in the description below. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So today the questions which we will be going to deal will be from the solid waste management. Yes, let's see the first question. The first question is the density of ash produced in the municipal solid waste is how much? And the options are on your screen. So the correct option will be option number C, 700 kilogram per meter cube is the density of ash produced in the municipal solid waste. So what is actually this ash produced in the municipal solid waste and what is the actual value? Actually, the range of this ash produced in the municipal solid waste is in between 700 to 850 kilogram per meter cube. So let us take an example that this cuboidal space is the municipal solid waste where it is dumped. So if it is placed here, the solid waste, and if it is burned, then it will turn into ashes. So as per this 700 to 850 rule, that means the value, if we are burning 1 meter cube, that means the volume of the municipal solid waste, if it is burned per meter cube, 700 to 850 of ashes will be formed. So if you are burning within this volume, then we will get the range of 700 to 850 kg of ashes. So I hope you are able to understand. Let's move to the next question. So this is also a very good numerical and no need to get worried. So let us read the question first. The question is the landfill area of 1500 square meter is available for handling municipal solid waste for a town of 5 lakh people. So assuming that average per capita municipal solid waste discard per year in the town is 0.05 ton and the landfill density is 500 kg per meter cube, find the volume of municipal solid waste generated by the town per year. So we have to find how much of volume of solid waste municipal is generated per year with this town. So the correct option I will be telling you after explaining the formula how to calculate this. So it is also very simple. So let's see in the next slide how to solve this kind of question. So this is the formula which you are going to use will be from our school days. Yes, in our school days we have learned that density is equal to mass by volume. So we all know this one. So here we have to find the volume. So we have to find the volume. So volume will be how much? Volume will be mass by density. From this formula we got to know. So now what we have to do? We have the mass, we have the density. How? Everything is given in the question. Let us see. So mass means total mass of the solid waste. So what is the total mass of solid waste? It will be 0.05 ton. That means 0.05 ton is the per capita. That means per individual is generating that much amount of municipal solid waste per year. So we have to multiply this 0.05, it is in ton. So to convert it into kg, we have to multiply it 1000. And then we have to multiply with the number of people present in the town, that is 5 lakh. That means it will give the total mass of the municipal solid waste because it is given 0.05 ton per individual, that is per capita. Now what we have to do? We have to divide it by density. So what is the density? The density of the landfill is 500 kg per meter cube. So we have to divide it by 500, and after solving all this, we will be getting the value as 50,000 meter cube. So this will be the volume of municipal solid waste generated by this town per year with this 5 lakh people. So I hope you are able to understand. Very simple, density is equal to mass by volume formula. Let's move to the next question. The next question is very conceptual. The question is, which of the below statement is not an idea behind solid waste management? And here it is very easy. The correct option will be stop waste generation is not an idea behind the solid waste management. So the solid waste management is done to control the waste generation, to store and collect the waste in a particular and effective way, and the disposal should be also in the correct place according to the type of waste. So these three are an idea behind solid waste management, but it is not the idea which is the question asking in this. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, The number of functional components present in the solid waste management are how much? So how many number of functional components are present in the SWM? And here this is the basic thing you should know. There are total 6 components which are functional components in the solid waste management, and we'll know one by one. So I will tell you briefly, these are the 6 functional components of the solid waste management. They are generation, that means from where the waste is generated, that is households, schools, industries, all these are generation, where they are generated. Next is on-site handling and storage. So at that site, how the waste is handled or it is stored, the waste. And the next thing is collection. So that is the collection by the municipal authority. Next it is transferred or transported to the other centers where it will be processed, or it will be directly taken to the processing unit. So if it is nearer to the site, then it will be taken to the processing and resource unit. If it is far away, then it will be transported. And finally, all the waste which are not of use, they can't be recycled, they can't be reused, they will be disposed in a particular and effective way. So these are the 6 important components of solid waste management. You should note it down. Let's move to the next question. The next question is related to the percentage. Yes, it is very easy and you should note this one. The question is, the average composition of municipal solid waste in India is how much? So how much quantity of organic waste are there, how much inert, and how much recyclable? Average Indian data. So here the correct option will be option number A. Yes, in India, the solid waste, municipal solid waste constitute 41% of organic waste. So this majority of organic waste come from the households and agricultures, and 40% inert, 19% recyclable. So the waste which can be recycled are 19%, but 40% are inert. So those who don't know inert, you should know, and it is also very important terminology in the solid waste management. So inert means, you should recall, inert gas, in the elements in the periodic table, inert gas are non-reactive gases. So they are very difficult to react with any other gases. Similarly, this inert waste are the waste which are neither chemically nor biologically reactive. So they are not reacting chemically with any chemicals, nor they are reacting with the biological elements. That means they are not reacting with the humans, with the organisms, not any biologically reactive. They are having no nature of reaction, and they will not decompose. And if at all they are decomposing, they are very slowly decomposing. And what are the examples? So before example, we should know from where this waste is generated. These inert waste are generated from the construction sites, demolition sites, public places, etc. And the examples are sand, bricks, and concrete. So you can see in this picture, these are all the inert waste which are not reacting with any of the substance, either chemically or biologically. So these were some of the few questions related to municipal solid waste management, which is one of the important topic in the syllabus of GATE Environmental Science and Engineering. So I will bring more questions in the next video. Due to lack of time, I was not able to prepare more questions. So stay tuned for further updates, and if you like this, don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon to get all the updates whenever I am uploading any video. See you guys in our next video.